Hey everybody, how's it going today? Today I've got a Battle Royale video that we're going to do. I've got two challenges here. One of them to enter the top 10 and the other one to enter the tornado during the sandstorm. So I'm going to see if I can knock these out in one Battle Royale match here. But I also want to give some of my Battle Royale tips for finishing in the top 10 since that is one of the challenges. The first one actually starts before the match even begins, and that's what I like to call having a plan. So two things to plan ahead of time. One of them is which class you want to use. Maybe I'll go into classes more in a different video, but for today I want to use the Refitter class, and then figure out what guns you want to get. And today my goal, if we get to any of the weapon crates, I want to get this HVK and then my PKM here. I think that combination works pretty well. So let's go, let's go into Isolated and see what we can do here. Okay, so let's find the sandstorm here first. It's going to be at Crash. I did notice that the sandstorm in the pregame, it stays there even during the game. So obviously we're going to have to land there and enter the tornado once for that one challenge. But other than that, I want to show you all my tips for doing well in Battle Royale. Now you're going to see that I'm not an aggressive Battle Royale player. I'm more passive. I prefer to, I guess, be stealthy rather than try to get as many kills as possible. I think the important thing that people forget in Battle Royale is that there's really only one player that you have to kill, and that's the second place player. So you kill the second place player and then you become the first place player and you win. So
Battle Royale.
I'm not expecting to win, but at least we want to try and make the top 10. Okay, so let's open the map. Yep, the sandstorm's still at Crash. So I'm gonna jump now, and we're gonna head on over there. Maybe this other guy. Yeah, looks like maybe some other people will be heading this way too. So my goal here, also since this is a high tier loot zone, I'm just gonna jump into the tornado here. I'm gonna land, jump into the tornado, and then if I hear anybody else, we're just gonna get out of here. Actually, I'm gonna grab some of these first here, just because it's nice to have a gun. So, alright, we're in the tornado. We did that challenge. I think I saw a tall building over here. I can't see anything. No, I missed it. Oh well. I was gonna try to land at the top of the building. But since we don't have anybody here yet, I'm just gonna keep, oh, there's somebody. Alright, let's go. So, once you're in the game, my first tip is to pick up a gun. Ideally, it'd be an auto, an assault rifle, or a submachine gun, but really what you want to do is just pick up any gun that you can, because if you're out here right away and you've just got your melee weapon and the other guy has a gun, you're probably gonna lose. So yeah, that's the first thing to do when you land. The next thing I recommend is to pick up some armor and use that as soon as you can to get to 150 health. So I me. I don't know why it is, but when you deploy in this game, you start with 100 health, and you can actually go out to 200 max if you've got that purple level armor that I have here. But I like to save those for the end of the game. So if you find, yeah, here's our basic armor repair. So we're going to use that just to get our health up to 150. And then after that, just start picking stuff up. Oh, here's somebody. And he sees me. So that was a pretty easy fight to take. He was just standing out in the open. Wasn't really paying attention. So I thought, well, why not? Let's get him. Alright, pick up some of his stuff. Let's see. So I guess the other thing that you want to think about early in the game, actually I should have mentioned this in the pregame section, but is where you want to land. So once you're in the airplane ready to deploy, the areas that are in orange are the high tier loot zones. Those are going to have your better items, you know, maybe some of your blue or purple attachments, and more people will tend to land there because they want to pick up the good stuff. Well, if you don't want to die right away, don't go there. If you don't want to fight a lot of people, don't land in those areas. Now, however, if you do, you know, if you want a more exciting game, if you want to go for kills, then land there. But for me, like I said, since I'm more of a passive player, I like to avoid those areas. Except today we had that challenge to land in the sandstorm, so I wanted to do that, and I had to land in the high tier loot zone. Let's see here. We don't actually need fast ADS on the M4. It's pretty fast. Anyway. So, oh, somebody coming. Let's get him. Alright.
Airdrop
So,
incoming.
that was another easy one. I saw him. He didn't see me. I was up high. So, and it looked like he was heading my direction, so we were going to have to fight him sooner or later. You could probably tell I'm just picking up like any ammo that's here. You know, to a point you never know when you might need other kinds of ammo. You saw with my pregame plan, I want to go for those 2 assault rifles, and right now I only have 2 assault rifles, so the heavy ammo is really all I need, but I'm just picking up everything else just in case. I guess you never know. So probably unnecessary, but at least right now there's nobody out here. I'm not trying to escape into the safe zone or anything, so I'll pick up everything. You can see that just a bit ago I did swap out my M4 for the AK-117. Another tip I have is that it's good to know like what guns are going to be available. You can't get every gun, you can't pick up every gun off the ground. For a Battle Royale match, they only have certain ones that are available. I've played enough this season that I happen to know, I got a good idea of what guns are out there. As far as I'm concerned right now, the AK-117 is the second best assault rifle out there, at least for what I like to use. The M13 is my favorite that's out here right now. But, so if I get one of those, or if I see one of those, I'll pick it up. But otherwise, I'll probably stay with the AK-117. So, let's see. I'm going to actually go for the airdrop. So the next tip that I was going to have is, I wanted to talk about helicopters. So helicopters used to be a lot better. They're not as good now. The reason being is that when you're in a helicopter, well, actually, anytime there's a helicopter, it's automatically marked on the map. So if you are in the helicopter and you're flying around, everybody automatically knows where you are. So you have to be really careful. So as I was landing here, I was looking out, I didn't see any other players out here. So I decided, okay, it's probably safe to just land here and get the airdrop. But otherwise, that can be risky, especially in a helicopter. if you see some other players around there, if you see some, you know, grenades exploding or smoke grenades or whatever, maybe you don't want to land there because they're definitely going to know you're coming in the helicopter. So now, you know, we've got the pink weapon drops here on the map. I don't see anybody here, so I'm going to drop down here quick since I have a vehicle, and I'm going to pick up that HVK that I wanted to get. And let's see, there's another one over here. Let's see if I can go over here quick and pick up my PKM that I want. So it doesn't seem like much activity out here either. So we'll jump out quick, switch to my other weapon here, pick up my PKM. Alright, and get back into the helicopter right away. Whenever you're standing out in the open like that, and you know you're opening some sort of, whether it's an airdrop or weapons box or whatever, you want to be moving and you want to take as little time as possible. You know, even if it just means like you're running back and forth, like just side to side, quick movements, you know, something that would make it harder for a sniper to pick you off. Because otherwise you don't really want to be standing around in a wide open location if you don't have to. So now, if I can land this here, now I'm going to show you, this is my absolute favorite hiding spot, and we're going to get into the, actually I'll jump out here, we'll get into what I call like the middle part of the game. So I've got the weapons I want. I'm actually going to switch this out. So I've got the two weapons that I was planning to get, and now I'm just going to sit. So this is absolutely the best hiding place in the game. You know, people know I'm up here again because they always show the helicopters on the map, but nobody can really hit me. So unless somebody else is going to take a helicopter, fly up here, and land on this little spot that I'm on and try to fight me, I am safe. You know, or maybe they'd land, you know, on this other windmill here and try to snipe me from there. But the only way they could do that is with a helicopter, and I would see them coming. So I love it when the safe zone includes these windmills and I've got a helicopter, because I can just sit here. And again, I'm not going for kills. I'm trying to go for getting into the top 10, possibly even winning. Yeah, so I'm just sitting up here and letting everybody else kill themselves. Guess while we're waiting, might as well look around at the guns and stuff. This is my gold camo on my PKM. And this is my toxic charge camo on the HVK. I did a video on this one. This one's got that bright green iron sight. We'll see if this happens, but lately when I've been playing Battle Royale, seems to be a glitch where if I open up my iron sight enough times, it just like disappears, and then I have to drop the gun and pick it up again, and then that fixes the iron sight for a little longer. I don't know what causes it, you know, otherwise I would avoid doing whatever it is that causes it. But I guess we'll see if it happens. Well, I guess while we're waiting, I can explain why I chose these two weapons. So the PKM is one of my favorite LMGs. It does a lot of damage. This build has some range on it too. But the main downside to using it is the ADS time. And when I'm out here in Battle Royale, I can pick up this fast ADS power-up and equip it, and then the ADS time, oh, here we go. The ADS time is actually pretty quick, so I think that that's faster. Yeah, that's faster than the ADS time on my HVK now. And then of course it's got a lot of recoil, so you get the vertical recoil control, and that means, you know, it's like a superpower version of the regular PKM that you can use in multiplayer. As for the toxic charge, It doesn't have a lot of ammo because I'm using the high damage or the high caliber magazine, so I can get this extended mag, you know, increase the ammo, and that makes it a lot more deadly. And then long range helps too. With the large caliber ammo, it does a lot of damage, so adding the long range perk on there makes it even more effective up to like mid range. So picking up two guns and customizing them in beneficial ways that you normally can't do if you picked them up off the ground in Battle Royale or in an MP match. You can't do that either with the power-ups. So lucky for us, the safe zone collapsed again, and we are still inside the safe zone. And I think when we got up here, the number of players remaining was in the 30s, and now you can see we're down to 18. So just by sitting up here,
location exposed.
The other players are killing each other, and I'm getting closer to the top 10. So, no, somebody exposed my location. I don't know, is it even worth looking down here? Probably not. I don't really care if he knows where I am, because again, I've got the helicopter, they already know I'm up here, but nobody can really do anything about it. Every once in a while, you'll see you gotta watch for the helicopter to start smoking, see if somebody's shooting at it, because if it blows up and you're sitting here, you're gonna die. But I've been keeping an eye on that, and nobody's shooting at it. The other quick tip here for hiding is that you probably want to go prone if you can, or at least crouch. Makes it harder for you, or makes it harder for people to see you. So now oh nice, we just got to our top 10. So usually around this point, I guess I call this like the late game or the end game or whatever. This is when I like to use my kinetic armor overchargers. So I like to save these for closer to the end, when you know you're going to have to fight people. It's best to have as much health as you possibly can. So saved these for the end. Now I've got 200 health, and I'm ready to fight somebody if I need to. I've got my maximum number of armor packs from my skill here, my refitter skill. So now we're just gonna wait. Safe zone's gonna collapse again. Maybe one of these other windmills will be in range. If it is, we'll just helicopter right over to there. Otherwise, we'll actually have to land somewhere. So yeah, you can see the end of the safe zone there. I'm not even gonna bother going for those other green airdrops. Like, we've got 3 of these armor packs, and there's only 6 players left.
Down to the last 5
and now
players.
5 players left. I don't know if we're actually going to need that many. So I'll check my irons. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. The iron sight just disappears. So I'm gonna drop this, pick it back up. There we go. And lucky for us, some more of these windmills are still in the safe zone, or this one here. So I'm gonna fly over here, hope that nobody shoots at me, and we're just gonna land right here and get out. Make sure it's safe to step out, and we're just gonna sit here some more. I know this doesn't make for the most interesting gameplay, and honestly that's the greatest challenge with this strategy, is just to be patient. Like I said at the beginning, there's only one player you have to kill, you know, the second place player. So I'm just gonna let everybody else kill each other so I can get to be one of the final players here. At this point, I think I'm gonna crouch here, just see if I notice anybody running, just so that eventually when I'm forced to get down, I have some sort of idea of where these people are. But I'm not seeing anybody right now. They're probably just hiding, waiting for the safe zone to collapse more.
The safe zone is collapsing.
So actually, it's gonna collapse most from this way. So I'm gonna kind of use the peripheral vision here and see if anybody's gonna run across this way. This is one thing. Oh, I should mention this too. I like to play in third person mode. It gives you a better view of what's going on. This is kind of restricted, but here you can see all around you. You also get this little eye button thing that you can use to look completely around you without even moving. So we know somebody out here has a sensor dart because they exposed my location. But again, there's nothing they can really do about it because I'm way up here. Still not seeing anybody run across. Let's take a look this way. I don't even know if I'd be able to kill anybody with either of my guns if I did see them down below. Oh, my iron sight disappeared again. It's kind of annoying, but we'll drop it, pick it up again, it's fixed. Okay, where are these people? Wow, this is super. I am still going to be inside the safe zone after it collapsed again. Like, I could not have asked for a better map setup here. I landed, I got a helicopter, and now I'm still going to be in the safe zone here. This is awesome. Let's see if I can even get out of the safe zone. Yeah, this guy knows I'm up here. But again, he can't really do anything about it. Ooh, I hear somebody. Where are these guys? Don't see anybody. Oh, like right under me? Okay.
Almost there. The safe zone is collapsing.
See if we can spot that guy. Otherwise, it's gonna be time to jump down, I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna try to sit up here and hit this guy. I think I'm so far away. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's make sure my iron sight's still working. And let's see if ambush. Oh shoot, he got ahead of me. There we go. Awesome. So that's where I was saying that HVK does a lot of damage. I think it does like 33 per hit on the upper chest. And when you equip that extended mag and the long range, it's just killer. That's become one of my favorite Battle Royale weapons now. So there you have it. Those are my tips for playing Battle Royale. And we got both of our challenges done too, which is awesome. 72 points for winning. Yeah, look at that. I even got my daily event out of the way too. Awesome. So, there it is. Only 3 kills, but I won. I killed 2 people early because those were simple kills, and then I just killed the second place player. And there we go. First place.